Hello everybody, Crash Bandichologist here, and back with another Crash Bandicoot video. And today, we're going to talk about Crash Bandicoot 5. And yes, I know we just got Crash Team Rumble this year, but hear me out for a second. So on Wednesday, November 15th, 2023, Toys for Bob released a video talking about their work on Crash Team Rumble, and how much fun they had working on the game. And no, this does not really hint at Crash 5, so please take this with a grain of salt. But at the end of the video, they did show the Activision Blizzard logo, and once it had a disappearing transition, we see some words trying to spell something out. At first, I thought it was nothing, but once you kinda take a glance at it, you realize that it is spelling something. And what does it look like it says? Crash 5. I will show the video to show you what I am talking about, and maybe we will all be on the same page after the video is over.
This week we just launched Crash Team Rumble, and I think it's been a long, windy journey, but it's been an exciting one for us because we've been scratching at this design itch for quite some time.
The Crash Team Rumble game has been a labor of love for the last, 5 years. Sort of a little thing we've kept going under the radar that has just been gameplay iteration until it's, we think, a really fun experience that is something totally new for the Crash franchise. It's really different.
You know, it's one of those where it took a while to sort of get it from this conceptual stage into something that felt like, okay, this is much more layered and much more strategic than maybe anyone thought of.
The Crash Bandicoot franchise is like, everyone is a fan here from what I've seen. And so you can see all the details and the care that goes into the creation of the game, because it's like, what would I want to see in the game? What do these people see, and what would make Crash fun for them?
One of the things that I love about Crash is kind of the franchise history. It's something that I did a lot of on Crash Bandicoot 4, and I've taken a lot of, kind of eyes on with Crash Team Rumble. And then also representing its humor, making sure that we're, on brand, as, funny as we can be, that, like the level and map names or the character names or things like that fit into this storied history and franchise.
My favorite part was naming the items, because I got to do some like really cheesy and silly names, and I got to name all of those after like game dev jargon. So my favorite one, it's a skin for Tana, and it's called Vertical Slicer, after Vertical Slice, which is like you're delivering a little piece of your game to stakeholders and seeing if they like it. So just being able to do like really silly things like that, I'm like, yeah, I did that. That's my mark on the game.
I'm excited. I've never been to an in-person launch party, so planning one, I'm like, what would I want to see there? And that's what's happening. We're gonna have a photo booth. There's other things. We're gonna have the game playing. We invited everybody.
There's people who have never physically met each other before who hopefully will get a chance to meet in person after a lot of time spent remotely working together.
Hopefully it's going to be a sense of relief that it's out, a sense of excitement that we're seeing, fans get really pumped about it, and just a coming together and having a great time to celebrate that.
Launch party. It's going to be so much fun. Just to be able to see my coworkers in person, so to actually see, hey, these are real human beings that I work with, and we're all here celebrating this huge accomplishment is going to be great.
It's not that we don't let off steam in fun ways, while the project's going on, but this feels like a real exclamation point to it, where it's like, this is the thing that we've all been working towards, and now it's out, and we've done our best, and we can feel proud of it.
A lot of our celebrations are fairly low key, but it's an excuse to be together and to be nostalgic about the journey of the development of the game, and also celebrate where it's going to go.
You guys saw that at the end, right? When you slow it down a bit, you see the words Crash 5 before the Activision logo disappears. So yeah, Toys for Bob probably hinted to us that we might get Crash Bandicoot 5. When? I don't know. But I can say that just because Activision Blizzard is now owned by Microsoft, we could possibly get news on Crash 5 by the end of 2024, or 2025, or a little later than that. But again, take this with a grain of salt. But that is all I want to talk about regarding Crash 5. Usually I would speculate more, but just because we are still in the Rumble phase in the series, I don't really know what will be next. Do you guys think Crash 5 will happen? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and make sure to share it too. Also, I would consider subscribing for more content such as Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet & Clank, you name it. I would also consider following me on social media and joining my Discord server to keep up to date on what I post. They will be all in the link in the description. I hope you all have a wontastic day or night, and I will see you all on the next video.